Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Presthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namini Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarini Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. So welcome all of you for this evening satsang program at Surendra Gopal Prabhu and Radhika Mataji's house. Shishikar Nitai is aboard. And thank you for hosting this program, Prabhu. It's not easy to host a program. You all know that when you want to call guests to your house, you have to think a lot, right? And not just one, not just two. So many of them, right? I was in Dallas and one devotee just told, Prabhu, aap hamare ghar pe aate nahi kabhi. You don't come to our house. And somehow I said, let's go now. And he was shocked. He did not think that I will say so yes immediately. So he said, okay, Prabhu. So he sat in the car and he called his wife and said, Prabhu ji ghar pe aa rahe hai. What? The house is in a mess. You're calling Prabhu ji now. Give some time to clean the house at least. So, all of our house, we try our best to keep it clean and neat. But house is always as we want, never like that. And to call a guest or call many guests to the house means takes preparation, right? You prepare a lot, you fix up things, and the guest comes, and after the guest goes away, again you have to fix up a lot of things. All things are here and there. So to host a program is not an easy thing. So we want to thank Surendra Prabhu and his wife and his daughter for organizing this program. Let's chant one Hare Krishna mantra for them. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. And I was thinking, what should I address today and what should I discuss today with all of you? And then I realized that right now India is sleeping, right? And they will wake up with a very big and important festival happening in India, all over the world, especially in India now. Jagannath Puri Rath Yatra. Right? So I thought I'll speak on Lord Jagannath, if you permit. It's okay? Yeah. So first of all, I would like to thank each of you for coming to today's satsang program. Satsang program is a very important thing in everyone's life because here we get shelter. Here we get understanding of absolute truth. Srila Prabhupada made temples, made facilities for everyone to do satsang program all over the world. So we get to learn about Krishna consciousness. Since we are going to discuss Jagannath Puri, I remember many years back, somewhere in the early 90s, ISKCON Bhubaneswar temple opened. And the temple was being constructed under the leadership of His Holiness Gaur Govind Swami Maharaj, who is not there now. So he had, under the auspices of Srila Prabhupada's instruction, arranged for this beautiful temple. So when temple was opened, many press reporters came, many news reporters came to print some articles, run an article on. So they wanted to meet the temple leader, Gaur Govind Maharaj. So they came and said, Maharaj, please tell something about this temple. So Maharaj completely amazed them by saying, this is a school. This is a school. So they were shocked. And just now there was conch shell blowings and the abhishek of the deities, installation of the deities, there is prasadam distribution. And Maharaj is saying, this is a school. And then Maharaj said, this is not just a school, this is a crying school. This is a crying school. What is a crying school? Gaur Govind Maharaj said, in this school we will teach you how to cry. Everyone was surprised. The school will teach us how to cry. And he explained, we are going to teach you how to cry for Krishna. In the material world, everyone is always crying, right? We are all crying. ये नहीं मिला, वो मिलता अच्छा होता, right? So many desires unfulfilled, so many desires partially fulfilled, so many desires overfulfilled problem. So we are always crying, either by tears or under anxiety. So Maharaj was mentioning that we are constantly crying in this world. But now we should also cry for Krishna. We should cry for taking shelter of Krishna. We should cry in front of Krishna saying, thank you Krishna. There are so many things which I never asked but you have given me. So thank you, you are so merciful Krishna, right? Right? Many things we have not asked for, Krishna has given us. And we never thank Krishna for that. We always have an agenda with Krishna. We always want to ask so many things from Krishna. We were on a yatra once and we had gone to Tirupati. How many of you been to Tirupati? Raise your hands. Wonderful. How many of you want to go to Tirupati? Raise your hands. So we have to have desires also, right? If you don't have desire, how can we even go there? So we went to Tirupati and we had a yatra. So the yatra leader asked all of us after the whole explanation of what Tirupati, the story of Tirupati Balaji. He said, so now we are all going to take darshan of Tirupati Balaji. It takes 3 to 4 hours for darshan. Stand in line and then take darshan of the Lord just for few seconds. So the yatra leader, he asked that before coming to ISKCON, how many of you have been to Tirupati Balaji? So most of the devotees who had come for yatra, they already had been to Tirupati. It's a very common place. Many people in India who stay long there, once in a while in their life, they go to Tirupati Balaji. It's so common. So yatra leader asked, so before we came to Krishna consciousness, we all went to Tirupati Balaji. And now after coming to Krishna consciousness, we are going to Tirupati Balaji, right? So both times we are going. But there has to be change of our consciousness. Previously, we used to always go to Tirupati Balaji with an agenda item, what we want in our life, right? Now we had a list of items. Otherwise, why someone has to stay for stand for 3 hours in line for a 20-second darshan? Something you get, therefore you go, right? So many people come to Tirupati Balaji to ask a lot of things. And they don't ask 1 or 2, they have a list of things. So the leader was mentioning that we always ask so many things from Tirupati Balaji previously. And now that we have come to the Krishna consciousness movement and we have learned something about the philosophy of Krishna consciousness, again we should ask, but there has to be change in the way we ask. Previously we were asking, give me this, right? And now we should ask, how can I serve you? Now we should ask what? Oh Lord, how can I serve you? Previously we asked, oh Lord, this is the way you can serve me. Right? When you ask from Lord, what is the other way saying, Bhagwan, ये list है, इसको fulfill कर दो. This is the way you fulfill my list and this way you can serve me. So change of consciousness. Therefore, when you go to Krishna, we should always ask, rather first we should thank Krishna for what he has given us. We seldom thank Krishna and we always want to ask more and more and more. The list of asking never ends. So many things are there in our mind which we want to be fulfilled. And keep asking Krishna. So God Govind Maharaj was mentioning we should learn the art of crying for Krishna. Krishna, you have given me so much and I have never been very thankful, grateful, appreciative of your efforts. So nice shairi is there in Hindi, I'll just share with you. It's a kind of, just an angle of what Krishna is thinking when you go to temple. So they are saying, कमाल का ताना मारा भगवान ने मंदिर में, So Hindi saying, I don't know whether everyone knows Hindi here?
Yes.
Well, I'll translate in English also. Kamal ka ताना मारा, ताना means like कमाल का ताना दिया भगवान ने मंदिर में, मांगने आते हो मिलने भी आया करो. मांगने आते हो मिलने भी आया करो. Please come to at least meet me. Always coming to. Just imagine someone is coming and meeting you, always asking from you. What do you think? Bhago. See the person from very far away, you will turn your back and go some other direction. Because this guy is always coming and asking something. Always has an agenda while meeting me. So Krishna is also a very loving God. We appreciate, we are grateful to Krishna. And we pray to Krishna in such a way that ask Him what we need rather than what we want. What we need is more important than what we want. And the want list is like unlimited. It's like a bucket list. The bucket is like a huge thing. Never get satisfied. One time, His Holiness Mahavishnu Goswami Maharaj was narrating a very nice, funny story. He was mentioning that one time Narad Muni was traveling and he saw a beggar. He saw a beggar on the earth planet, and the beggar was crying. So Narad Muni asked, why are you crying? Dakshina nahi mila kya? You didn't get any alms. He said, no, I am getting alms, but what can I do? The alms I am getting is all less for me. Is it less for you? So Narad Muni felt compassionate. This guy is so much. So don't worry. Today I will fulfill all your whatever your needs are. And Narad Muni picked him and took him to the abode of Kuvera. Who is Kuvera? The Lord of Wealth. And told Kuvera, he has got one begging bowl. Kindly fill all the best of your jewelries and gold coins in it. Kuvera said, you are giving me such a small thing. Okay, Kuvera said, my dear guards, just fill this pot and begging bowl. So Narad Muni went away. So after kind of going for some distance here and there, he felt, let me go and see whether the beggar is happy now or not. So he saw the beggar was not where he was begging in the earth planet. Then he closed his eyes, saw the beggar is still in Kuvera's loka. So Narad Muni went to Kuvera loka and saw the beggar was crying as always, and now Kuvera also is crying. What happened, Kuvera? You did not give any money? No, we gave. What happened? This strange begging bowl. Whatever you are putting inside, it is not getting full. It is absorbing everything, and the thing is, the begging bowl never gets full. And Narad Muni said, what kind of begging bowl is this? So let me show you begging. Just show me your begging bowl. Narad Muni picked up begging bowl. He turned around. It was a human skull. And Maharaj said, लोगों का खोपड़ी ऐसा है, whatever you want, it never suffices. That is human being. First you want 4 or 5 things. Said, if I get these 4 or 5 things, my life is successful. You get those 4 or 5 things, and then you want some more 4 or 5 things. Right? Am I saying something new? It's like that. Human beings are like that. So in the age of dissatisfaction and always crying, Srila Prabhupada has designed a course. Let's cry for mercy of Krishna. And let's not cry to be in the material world and wanting so many things. Now this brings, I am not even begun Jagannath story. Sorry, I'm just giving an introduction to the whole thing. I was in our temple, ISKCON Chowpatty, where I come from. Bhakti Rasamrit Maharaj had once come to our temple. He speaks very nice lectures. I was hearing today afternoon, Mataji was cooking and she was hearing Bhakti Rasamrit Maharaj lecture. So he came to our temple, he was in a guest room. So I wanted to just go and see him and ask him, Maharaj, tomorrow you are going to be here. I would like to give a class and this is the verse for the class. So I went and offered obeisances to Maharaj. Maharaj knows me very well for many, many years. So he saw me and said, Baldev, Prabhu, how are you? So I got up I offered obeisance, I got up. And I was thinking, if someone is asking, how are you, will say, I am fine. But someone like a very senior person, like your Shiksha Guru, someone very senior who knows you also very well, he asks you, then you will become like little alarm. Now, what should I say now? Oh, how are you? I can't say I am fine. So I kind of made a philosophical answer of the whole thing. I said, Maharaj, I am struggling. It's a good word, philosophical. I am struggling. So immediately Maharaj asked me, what are we struggling for? We are struggling to remain in this material world, or are we struggling to go out of the material world? Everyone is struggling. The devotees are struggling. The outsiders are also struggling. The outsiders are struggling to stay in this material world, trying to find some happiness. Now it will come, now it will come. It will come soon, it will come soon. Right? That promise is there, it will come. One time one person went to a restaurant, hotel. It was a new hotel. So he was a very connoisseur of food. So he thought, let me try this new hotel. Dekhte andar kya hai. So he went inside. He asked the waiter, hey waiter, what is the best in your hotel? सबसे best item क्या है? The waiter said, भाई साहब सबसे best item is सब्जी. सब्जी? कौन सा सब्जी? भोपला किशमिश सब्जी. भोपला किशमिश सब्जी. इतना अच्छा है. So nice. भोपला किशमिश सब्जी. भोपला is pumpkin and kismis is raisin, or what do you call it?
Kismis dark.
Raisin, you know, raisin small. Raisins. Bhopla kismis sabji. Pumpkin and raisin sabji. लेके आओ, चलो, bring it. Bring that sabji. So the waiter got a sabji along with roti. So he was eating bhopla sabji, kismis sabji together. So he was eating chapati, roti and sabji. He was eating and eating. He was saying, अरे, I am eating, only pumpkin is coming. Bhopla ही आ रहा है. Where is kismis? So finally, after eating a big bowl of bhopla, he found half kismis. So he called the waiter and said, hey, you tell the sabji bhopla kismis, you should call it bhopla sabji. Just pumpkin. Why bhopla kismis? No, it is bhopla and kismis sabji. How come? As many bhopla, that many kismis. One bhopla, one kismis. Life is like bhopla kismis. You eat a big bhopla, then you get one kismis of happiness. Right? Happiness is like that, right? You work very hard, not just physically, mentally, every aspect of your life. Give so much, and then you get one kismis of happiness. And then after that, for next kismis, again eat a big bhopla. So material world is all bhopla and kismis, pumpkin and raisin sabji. So we have to, this is not going to change. Krishna is not going to change the material world for us. So what are we going to do? While we are eating pumpkin and kismis, we are also going to thank Krishna. Thank you for the kismis and thank you for the bhopla. Because of bhopla, I am appreciating kismis. Because only kismis, what will happen? Life will be dull. Only bhopla, life will be dull. So the mix of both. And then that kismis gives us understanding what, if this small kismis is so nice, what will be in the spiritual world, which is full of kismis. With so much bliss, so much happiness. So Lord and His devotees, they come to this material world to remind us where we all have come from. And they give us the idea that yes, now we are struggling in this material world, yeah, we should do our duty, execute our duty very meticulously, and yet also prepare ourselves to go back to Krishna, back to the spiritual world. And this is the purpose of human life. And that's why you find all over the world, especially now in Bharatvarsha, India, so many beautiful incarnations of Lord, their temples, their dham. One time, one devotee, he complained to Radhanath Maharaj, Maharaj, I like to stay in USA very much. I don't like to come to India. What happened, Maharaj said. So because Indian roads are not good, Maharaj. US roads are so nice. You can drive peacefully, just hold your steering wheel, nothing else. So Maharaj said, yes, US roads are very nice, very straight, very nice, no potholes and not. Indian roads may have potholes, but Indian roads, when you drive, every some distance you will find some holy place. Take any Indian road, just keep driving. Whether you don't know or don't know, some holy place will come. Right? On a USA road, you keep driving, there is no holy place. So there is no goal of life, right? So that's India. Where you go anywhere in India, you'll find Lord has come there, or some devotee of the Lord has stayed there, did some bhajan, and he invoked Lord's presence here. So all mixture of both Lord coming there, Lord appearing there, or devotee appearing there, and he made Krishna appear there. Pandharpur, a devotee appeared, he made Krishna appear there. Right? Narsingha Mehta, Gujarat, he came there and he evoked devotee, he invoked Lord. Tirupati Balaji, Lord came there, Lord appeared there. Udupi Krishna, Madhvacharya came there, then Lord came there. Vrindavan, Krishna appeared there. Jagannath Puri, Lord appeared there. For whom? Indradimna Maharaj. So you find so many beautiful places all over the India. Lord Jagannath's temple in the Puri is a special temple. It has been there for thousands and thousands of years. And every year without fail, there is Jagannath Puri Rath Yatra. Famous. This year they're expecting today, that is tomorrow of ours, around 25 lakh people to come. And they haven't advertised anything. When we have our Rath Yatra, we have to advertise. Let people know that Rath Yatra is there. Jagannath Puri's Rath Yatra doesn't require any advertisement. Right? In COVID time, they did Rath Yatra. The first wave, COVID. And the government has had to advertise, don't come, COVID is there. There was bandobast everywhere. The police was everywhere. No one will enter Puri. And people are trying to figure out how to enter Puri. COVID. And still Jagannath Rath Yatra happened. The police wala and the pandas, they were pulling the Rath, Jagannath's Rath. Jagannath went ahead for this Rath Yatra. So Rath Yatra is special because Lord Jagannath is special. Lord Jagannath is what? Lord Jagannath means the Lord of the universe. So previously, Lord of the universe was confined only to Odisha. We have a few places in India also at Rath Yatra. Like Ahmedabad, they have famous Rath Yatra. Baroda, they have famous Rath Yatra. Some places there were Rath Yatras. Practically no one in the world knew about Jagannath. Then Srila Prabhupada got Jagannath all over the world. And now every town, every big city there is Rath Yatra. Recently there was, I guess last month on 14th or something, New York's Rath Yatra, 50th anniversary, the main 2nd Avenue, that busy street in the New York City was closed. Every year they get closed because on that street, 3 important big Raths, Jagannath, Baldev, Subhadra, they drive through, devotees. And it was raining heavily this time. The weather was like that. But still devotees came with raincoat, umbrella, and they were pulling. So New York Rath Yatra, Dallas Rath Yatra, Los Angeles Rath Yatra. Toronto Rath Yatra is world famous, the biggest in North America. Lord Jagannath, when he goes on the Rath goes to a particular distance and stops. Then Lord Jagannath gets out and he goes on a boat across the lake into an island. And there is cultural program, prasad distribution, 40,000 people come in Canada. See, Toronto Rath Yatra. We will have Montreal Rath Yatra. They are waiting for the construction of road to get over. You have Rath Yatra here also?
Yes.
When is that? August. So you are waiting for it?
Yes.
So see, Rath Yatra in Ottawa. Rath Yatra everywhere. I was in South Africa, Rath Yatra in Durban. That's the biggest Rath Yatra in the world outside India. They have it on Good Friday. Good Friday is holiday, right? Friday is Easter holidays. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So government sponsors the whole Rath Yatra. The city is closed that day. And Rath Yatra, thousands and thousands of people come and they pull the Rath. It's a government run Rath Yatra by ISKCON, but the government has given all the facilities. So Durban Rath Yatra, then Nairobi, then we have Rath Yatra in Amsterdam, in Germany, everywhere now Rath Yatras. Rath Yatra in Moscow, Rath Yatra in Melbourne, Sydney, Rath Yatra in New Zealand, Wellington. Rath Yatra, what is the special program you getting? Something is coming here.
I think why this should stay behind.
Yes, see. Jagannath saying, where am I? You are discussing about me. So Jagannath ji appeared here. I was also wondering, today I am going to discuss Jagannath. Jagannath ji is missing here. So Prabhu was inspired to come look at Jagannath here. So Lord Jagannath's pastimes are very, very mysterious and very, very funny also many times. You know, Lord Jagannath's worship is going on since many, many thousands of years. Traditionally, Lord Jagannath himself has mentioned how to worship him. And based on those books, they worship Lord Jagannath. But that doesn't mean that Lord Jagannath has mentioned long back and that's it. No, he keeps updating. Like our apps get updated, everything gets updated. Lord Jagannath updates his own puja. So today I will speak about one such update. So every day Lord Jagannath gets 56 bhog, 56 offerings. How many offerings? 56 offerings. And 56 offerings are not in small glass and not on small vatis we do. In our home we offer what happened? We have so less place, we get the minimum smallest plate, smallest glass, the smallest bowl. And for us, big plate, big bowl, big glass. But anyways, time, place, circumstance. But Jagannath Puri, Lord Jagannath gets the maximum. They have a big hall called as Bhoga Mandap, where they bring all the bhogas. And all the bhogas are in earthen pots, not small pots. Huge, this big, like this. Like this. One pot is like this diameter and such a big height. And there are pots everywhere. The house, I would say that it's 4 times of this place. This ground floor, you call ground floor or first floor? Whatever floor, this floor which we are sitting now. This floor 4 times is Bhoga Mandap of Lord Jagannath. So everything is packed. So there are like 10 big earthen pots of rice, not just one rice, at least 10 types of rice, and 4 types of dal, and 6 types of sabji, and everyone is feeling, when is Prasad going to come? Yeah, Jagannath Prasad is so tasty. Well, Jagannath temple is one temple where the huge Bhoga Mandap, and the Bhoga Mandap is huge. Now the place where Prasad distribution is happening, that is 4 times the Bhoga Mandap. The Prasad distribution area is called as Anand Bazar. Bazar is marketplace. Anand means happy. That means someone goes inside, he will be very happy because all varieties of prasadam is there. One time one of our devotee, he went inside temple to take darshan. And then he realized he is not carrying any money. Oh, I'm not carrying any money, how will I buy prasadam? But someone had told him, don't worry, just go inside Anand Bazar, you will be happy. So he went to Anand Bazar and he thought, no money, how can we be happy? So shopkeeper said, hey, come, please take, taste. So he gave him little khaja. So he ate. He said, I'll come later. He went ahead. Hey, you come taste this khaja. He went around tasting small everything. And by the time he finished the whole Anand Bazar, he was full. By tasting little of khaja and peda and rabdi and gulab jamun and dal and rice and sabji. Little, everything. So Jagannath ji's big Bhoga Mandap is there. So everything which comes on Jagannath ji's plate, the Bhoga, it's all well established. What will be there? Jagannath will not just eat anything. However, one such instance, many centuries ago, one of the devotees who was working in the kitchen, the cook, somehow got inspired to cook a new item for Jagannath. So he saw jaggery. And he saw some puffed rice. You know puffed rice? Kurmura, mamra. And then he thought, why not make a jaggery laddu and offer it to Jagannath? So while everything was being offered, he made a laddu this size, little bigger. And along with the bhoga, it also went inside. Now jaggery laddu, if you want to make, then you need to be a little more skillful. You can't just make any. Laddu is not just bana do go ho gaya laddu. Not like that. Sugar laddu could be like that. But if you want to make jaggery laddu, you have to be really knowing the art of making jaggery laddu, right? If you don't know how to make jaggery laddu, it will start good, it will look good. By the time you eat, it will be very hard to even bite. It will look like a stone. We have a youth center in Mumbai. We have around 7-8 youth centers where we train young people to become Krishna conscious. So every month we have a festival. So in festival, many college, university students, they all come. So like for 12 months we have different festivals. So January is Makar Sankranti, so we have festival of laddus. February is Nityan Trayashi, so we call it festival of bhajans. So we sing nice bhajans. March is Gaur Purnima, we have festival of sweets. We offer variety of sweets to Lord Jagannath. April, it is hot season, so festival of juices. May, mango season, festival of mangoes. And June, fasting, Nirjala Ekadashi. So festival of chanting. We come and together chant 64 rounds. And so throughout the 12 months, we have different festivals. So January is festival of laddus because of Makar Sankranti. So we had a cook in our base, in our youth center. He said, Prabhu, मैं अकेले 25 बना दूंगा. I will make 25 laddus myself. I said, how will you make? उसमें क्या है? Just heat the jaggery, bring different items, make dal vada, dal laddu, then you made puffed rice, poha, everything, make laddu, chawal ka laddu, gehu ka laddu, nachni ka laddu, you keep making all laddus. So are you sure? Prabhu, itna easy hai. So he made 25 different types of laddu. And there are 50 laddus on the altar. So everyone was like, Jai Jagannath, laddu ki jai. Everyone watching Jagannath laddu also. So after Aarti was over, everyone got prasadam. We had nice prasadam. And everyone asked, you can pick up your laddus. Prasad laddu was there. Oh, that laddu looks super. Prabhu, wo laddu do mujhe. So everyone got the laddu and kept it. And what happened? That guy did not know how to make a jaggery laddu. The laddu had become like a hard stone. So anticipation, everyone was waiting for the laddu. They ate. They couldn't bite the laddu. The laddu had become so hard. So now same story is going to come in this Jagannath pastime also. So this devotee very nicely, out of love and devotion, made a mamra laddu, right? Kurmura laddu or puffed up rice laddu. So kept it. So Bhoga Mandap, Lord Jagannath was offered. That day, the king of Puri came to take darshan of Lord Jagannath during the Rajbhog Aarti. You know what is Rajbhog Aarti? It's 12 noon Aarti is called Rajbhog Aarti. Why? Because really that time the offering is super big. All offerings are big, but the 12 noon offering is super big. Just like our lunch is super big, right? Compared to breakfast and dinner. Of course, now everyone is working, so the main meal is in that dinner, super big meal. And then you get tired, both kha liya aapko. But the main meal as per the whole dinacharya, as per our whole day, should be the day meal. So Lord got the biggest meal, Rajbhog. So King of Puri came for Rajbhog Aarti. So everyone was happy. Arey, Raja aa gaya aaj. The King of Puri has come. They gave him a garland. The Aarti came and he said, thank you. He was about to leave. Maharaj, you are going. Please take some prasad. Maharaj said, oh, I have a very important meeting. My ministers are waiting. And the queen also has made prasad, so I can't take prasad here. So Raja, please take. So he said, no, I can't take here. Maybe I can carry something. So they opened the Bhoga Mandap. Maharaj, this is all prasad. What do you want? So he saw big pots of rice, dal, sabji. Who's going to take big pots? So his eye fell on laddu, which by now had become hard like a stone because of jaggery. So wow, this laddu is small enough to carry. So they parceled the whole laddu and he took it. The king sat down with the prasadam plate and the ministers were there, discussion was going on. And then the queen came and served all different items of prasadam in the lunch. She was eating and he was discussing. The meeting was going on. Meeting and eating both were going on. And meeting going on, he was putting the rice in the mouth, sabji in the mouth, dal, everything. And the laddu he had kept in the last, right? When we get a good sweet, what happens? We keep in the last. Madhurena samapti. And should be very sweet. So while talking and eating, he picked up the laddu and he bit the laddu. The laddu was very hard. He didn't realize as soon as he bit. Actually, unfortunately, that same morning, the king, his one teeth was little bit shaking because he hard. He had used his toothbrush very hard. So he thought, let me do something. I'll call doctor and mend it. But now when he bit the laddu, the hard laddu, unconsciously, that teeth went in the laddu and got stuck. And our Raja was thinking, either laddu should go in or laddu should go out. Nothing. Then he pulled the laddu. Along with the laddu came the teeth also out. Raja, shouting. Ah. All the ministers thinking, should we laugh or should we? Who will laugh? We are laughing here. Who will laugh? Because if king sees them laughing, the king will do what? King will punish them. So they like hold themselves. Say, Raja, what happened? What happened? दांत टूट गया मेरा. किसने लड्डू बनाया? Who made this laddu? So there was an inquiry commission. कौन बनाया लड्डू? CBI सब आ गए उधर. Central Bureau of Investigation. Who made the laddu? And finally, this devotee here who made the laddu was thinking, where is that laddu? Because he didn't know that king has taken the laddu. He was thinking, laddu, I'll taste it, and it's good, I'll make more, right? That's how first time you try any prasadam recipe, right? You try it and you check it, it's good. Sometimes when you make first time, what happens? It can go on the moon or it can go down, right? But in this case, the laddu was so hard. Now this devotee is waiting, where's the laddu? He couldn't find the laddu. He was not aware that laddu has gone on king's plate and his teeth has gone off. He was thinking of laddus and the soldiers come catch him. Chalo! Arey, kahan chalo? They put him in the jail behind the bars. And I was thinking, why I'm behind the bars? What is the reason? And then one of the guards said, hey, you made something, the king ate, and he lost his teeth. Really? But I didn't make for the king. I made for Jagannath. That's okay, but the king has eaten and he has lost his teeth, so he was behind the bars and the devotee was praying to Jagannath. So, Jagannath, I think so, I offended you, and therefore I am here. Please forgive me, please forgive me. So this was happening, night time he was crying for help. The king was sleeping in the night. Lord Jagannath came in the dream of the king. He woke up the king. King, get up. Why are you sleeping? The king woke up. Lord, you are here. Why am I sleeping? It's night time. Supposed to sleep. He was sleeping here, but my devotee, you put him behind the bars. He is not able to sleep, and therefore I am also not sleeping. Which devotee, O Lord? That devotee who made that laddu for me. You put him behind the bars. Oh, that laddu. Oh Lord, I ate that laddu. I lost my teeth. Even now it is paining. Thinking of the laddu pains me a lot. So Jagannath ji said, well, that laddu was for me, not for you. So you made a mistake. So now tomorrow morning when you wake up, you go to the prison, release that devotee. While going there, take a palanquin with your soldiers. Put that devotee on the palanquin. Because you offended him, you should stand in the front of the palanquin and move around the whole kingdom, saying, that Prabhu ki jai. King was surprised. Really? How to do that? So Jagannath said, will you do it? Yes, Jagannath, I will do it for you. And the king said, but I want to ask you a question, O Lord Jagannath. That laddu was like a stone, really. Huh? Jagannath said, I also agree with that. How did you eat it? He offered it to you. Jagannath said because he's such a nice devotee of mine, he offered with love and devotion. So I had to accept it. And I was thinking, I was sizing the laddu. It's too hard. And Jagannath said, I was thinking I need a strong teeth to eat that laddu. So I closed my eyes. I have taken so many incarnations. Which one is the best incarnation for the laddu? Then I remember Narsingh Dev. As Narsingh Dev, my teeth are very strong. So I appeared as Narsingh Dev and I honored that laddu. And Jagannath just smiled and said, so, since you asked me so details, so now I want you to add this in my regular menu. This laddu should be in everyday bhog offering. Really, this laddu, yes, that's strong, like a stone laddu. Really. And Jagannath said, you should name this laddu as Narsingh Laddu. Narsingh comes to eat that laddu. So even today also, they offer this laddu, which is like a hard like a stone. So you may ask, Prabhu, who is eating that laddu after bhog offering? Right? Huh? So what they do is, the pujaris, when the offering is done, when prasad comes out, they take a hathodi, hammer, and they hammer that laddu and make it in powder. So Narsingh laddu is available in powder form. So when I went to Jagannath Puri, I kept inquiring, where is that Narsingh laddu powder? No one knew it in Anand Bazar. I was surprised. Such a very powerful pastime, how someone doesn't know? Then I came to know there are many offerings, it doesn't come in Anand Bazar. It gets Gaya before only. We are in Parampara, right? In temple also it happens like that. Whatever they offer to the Lord, things come out, but the best items get vanished in between only. I don't know, a pujari or the plate who removes the offering, pocketing out, I don't know. So it's in Parampara anyways, many offering doesn't come out in Anand Bazar. So those are the special offerings which go inside someone's house. So if you have very good contact with some pandas in Jagannath Puri, and you say, Prabhu, मेरे को वो वाला offering चाहिए. So Prabhu, आज नहीं, परसों मिलेगा आपको, परसों आ जाओ. Then you go to his house and you can get that special offering which they have. Anyway, so this is Lord Jagannath adding one more, updating his menu. What was the menu? New addition of his menu? Narsingh Laddu. So Lord Jagannath, he reciprocates with his devotees in a very beautiful way. Lord is very kind also, and sometimes Lord becomes very clever to correct his devotees. One time, one devotee, Panda, Panda is called as the pujari or the person who is, when the visitors come, take him around a temple. So there was one Panda in Jagannath Puri temple. So he was looking for some dakshina. Someone will come and give good dakshina to me. But no one gave him dakshina because there are so many Pandas. So no one came to him and he was thinking, my God, the whole day has gone, I did not collect any donation. How my family will run? What will happen? So he saw Lord Jagannath, Jagannath, I am your devotee. You are fulfilling everyone's desire here. What about my desire? So nothing happened. And just few minutes were remaining before his duty was changing. He was going to go back to his house. He prayed to Lord Jagannath, Lord Jagannath, if I get something now, then we will share. Percentage share. After 5 minutes, nothing happened. So he understood, we have to quantify. We can't say, Lord, you have to tell how much. So he became very enthusiastic, very desperate. Lord, if I get 100 rupees, 95 for you, 5 for me. 100 was big amount. So I'm just giving estimation. That time the currency was something else. And even now also I'm in Canada, so I don't know about Canadian dollars and all. So I'm speaking in Indian rupees only to you. So 100 rupees, 95 for you and 5 for me. And immediately he saw someone coming and giving 100 rupees. Wow, whole day nothing was happening, and just about to leave, I prayed to the Lord. So he saw the Lord and said, thank you, Lord. Tomorrow I will give you the exact amount. So he took a pencil and wrote 95 for the Lord, 5 for me, on the note only, and kept it in the kurta. He was walking back to his house. By the time he reached his house, he said, Lord is Jagannath. He's the Lord of the universe. He's Lakshmipati. And I am Pati of this lady, she always demands money. So how can, so he said, let's do it like this. 5 for the Lord, 95 for me. So with that understanding, he had kept the money in the pocket, and then he came home. And he was very much hungry. So wife said, you said, I cooked some nice prasadam for you. So he removed his kurta, in which the 100 rupees note was there, and handed it. He was so tired after eating, he just slept. Next day morning, he woke up. He found the 100 rupees note was not there. He was surprised. Where is the note? Where is the note? His wife also was not there at home. She had gone to put the children in the school. So now he had to go back to temple to join his duty. So he went back to temple. And then he saw on the plate on which donations are collected, that same note. Hey, how he came to the same note? Because there was written something on it. He picked up that and then he saw. Actually, I forgot one thing. He wrote 95 for the Lord and 5 for him. And then he went home, he rubbed it and wrote 95 for me and 5 for the Lord. And now when he went, he saw it was written 95 for the Lord and 5 for me. Actually, he didn't say 95, he saw 100 for me, the Lord wrote. What's the point? All 100 for me. Then he realized, I tried to cheat Lord Jagannath. Lord Jagannath royally cheated me. So this is very unique. Lord Jagannath, they call it Jagrut Dev. That means you can easily find reciprocation with the Lord. In Jagannath Puri, when devotees go, they often pray to Lord for some nice Krishna consciousness. And eventually that gets fulfilled. Because Lord is waiting there with hands like this. Come, He is calling us. Please come to me, I am waiting since long time for you to come. So Jagannath Puri is a special place where Lord Jagannath, Baldev, Subhadra and Sudarshan are waiting for all of us. And on a special event like Rath Yatra, they come out of the temple to give darshan. One time, long back, we had one Sankirtan bus in which we take all the books and we go around India distributing books. So we had a van, Sankirtan van. We call it bus because it was a little bigger bus. And in that bus we had deities of Jagannath, Baldev and Subhadra. So we put the deity in such a way that you open the door, the altar opens, everyone can see Jagannath. So we park the bus in one place, open the shutters, Jagannath, Baldev, Subhadra is there, we do Aarti. We put a table, book table, people come, Kirtan is going on, people buy books. So that was our strategy. So we went to one place, in the evening we put up a stall in one city. And it was getting a little darker slowly, the sun was setting. And our idea was as sun sets down, then we close our altar, pack our books, we take some prasad and we go to rest in the bus only. And then we see whatever nearby, any places there to take bath next day and then next continue our journey. This is how we do book distribution in vans. So we had to put a table and a beautiful Prabhupada Hare Krishna dhun was going on. Prabhupada Hare Krishna dhun, you know? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. That tune Prabhupada sang in 1970s. Even today it is what we call Haravara, evergreen tune. Even now also people love to hear this tune. Now we have got so many tunes, Hare Krishna in different tune. 108 tunes, 1008 tunes, 10,008 tunes. But the king of all tune is Srila Prabhupada's tune. So, I will digress. Now I will come to tune of Prabhupada. In South India, in Tamil Nadu, Chennai, one foreign devotee had put up a table, book table, and put up a table of books, and he put this Kirtan of Prabhupada, Hare Krishna. And after that, Prabhupada's bhajan also began. Prabhupada sings so beautiful bhajans on harmonium. So everyone, typical table, book table, people come, ask hundreds of questions but don't buy any book and go away. So this tune was getting frustrated. People are coming and coming near table, not buying. He saw one person, very well-dressed gentleman, little far away. He was looking at the table like this. 2 minutes went, 5 minutes went, 10 minutes went. He became very worried. He said, hey, why are you looking here? Do you want to steal some books from us? No, why should I steal? So why you are waiting there? I said, no, I am hearing that music. What music? Oh, who is singing that music? Oh, that's our Prabhupada. Oh. Then he came closer. He said, I don't remember who this person is. Some very noted musician, great maestro, Balakrishna, someone like that. Bal Murali Krishna, thank you. So he was there. He came and said, I have composed music. I know all the different ragas in music. This raga is not from the material world. It is from Vaikuntha. Otherwise, how one kirtan, the same tune, little variation, just one or two variations, and it just attracts all of us. Because Prabhupada sang that tune, the tune is not from the material world, it is from the spiritual world. Who is endorsing it? The great master Balakrishna, Balamurali Krishna, who is like known for his notable music. So they're coming back to where the original story of we put up a table and we lifted the curtains. Jagannath ji, Balram, Subhadra was there. The night was now, sun was setting. And then sometimes in film style comes now, one car comes, stops, all the four doors open, and everyone together comes out. Typical gang, We saw that happening. One white car came, stopped. The doors open, everyone dressed in white with goggles. They all came out, and Sardar, one main important person, the leader, he came out. He had a suit, all white. So he was walking, tuck, 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 and everyone walking around him. And we knew something is going to happen soon nearby, right? Either a burglary or someone's going to go, Hari Bol, right? And they were walking, and our table was there. Prabhupada's tune was happening. Suddenly the leader, he turned around. It's all the table. He got attracted by Prabhupada's Hare Krishna tune. Come here. Then he turned to us, and all of them turned to a table. He was scanning through all the books. Then he saw like this from his specs. Jagannath, Baldev, Subhadra. Said, Hindi bola usne. Bhagwan ko raste pe leke aa gaya. You got the Lord on the road. So one of our devotees, now we're all thinking, kya bolna chahiye, what to say. One devotee, simple, one teeny devotee, Krishna inspired, he said, the patient usually comes to a doctor, but when the patient is very sick, the doctor comes to the patient. So he understood, we are not going to the Lord, so Lord has come to give us those medicine. So he was so kind of, very much impressed by that statement. He said, "Bahut acha wala. Chalo ek book le lo." He told all the chamchas, take all the books. And he took all the books. And they will not give any money, like 2 rupees, 10 rupees, 5 rupees. A bundle nikal ke rakh ke chale gaye. They put a bundle of rupees and they left away. So this is Lord Jagannath. Lord Jagannath generally is always at his own temple. But once in a year he comes out. Doctor comes out. Because there are many patients who do not come to doctor. Doctor comes out to give free medicine to all the patients. Dekho, le lo, free mein le lo medicine. Get cured of all your disease of envy, lust, anger, pride, illusion. So Jagannath coming out of, on Jagannath Rath Yatra is nothing but he's giving his audience to everyone. And we find so many people, they may never have come to a temple, but when Lord Jagannath is on the streets, then everyone gets chance to see Jagannath. Everyone gets chance to see Jagannath Kirtan happening. Hearing Kirtan, seeing devotees dancing, pulling the Rath. The whole is a festival, it's a parade, chariot festival. And people in their mind, without even knowing who Jagannath is, gets impressed. These Hare Krishna guys are very good. That's a nice color of a festival. So people are impressed. That impression means bhakti has begun in their life. So Lord Jagannath will come now, today, that is tomorrow hours, in the Rath outside to give his audience to everyone. And then he will stay for 7 to 8 days and again go back to his temple. So this is a special thing. Lord Jagannath Rath Yatra has been happening for millions of years. It is mentioned that when India was ruled by Britishers, they were completely flabbergasted. What is this Rath Yatra? Because they tried their best to stop Rath Yatra. They really tried their best. But somehow or other, on that very day, somehow or other, people would just turn up in Jagannath Puri for the Rath Yatra. Even now also, Odisha government doesn't know. How can a government arrange for transportation of 25 lakh people in a town? Puri is not even a city also, it's a town. How is possible? But somehow people has come. They come in walking or train one day before, but they all turn up. It is said that even demigods, all devatas and devis and everyone come to Jagannath Puri to pull the rath. It is said 10,000 thieves also come. 10,000, not just one, two, 10,000. Because they feel everyone saying Jai Jagannath and we will say Jai Jagannath. Everyone raise their hands and put their hands in the pocket. Jai Jagannath. Anyways, everyone gets mercy, everyone's desire is fulfilled there. So Jagannath Puri Rath Yatra is a unique event where Lord Jagannath comes out on the Rath and bestows his blessings. Yeah, the Britishers. The Britishers wanted to stop this Rath Yatra. They tried their best. They couldn't stop. So finally, they got one of the best abled officer from England. They sent Mr. Armstrong. He was well known for his intelligence, cleverness and witty power. So he thought, I will go. Previously all officers came and they tried to stop. Nothing happened. He decided, no, I will not play the same game. In fact, I will become friends with all the devotees of Jagannath, and then I will actually do something by which they will lose trust on Jagannath. Instead of saying, why Rath Yatra, close the Rath Yatra, I will do something by which they will stop the Rath Yatra. I do not do anything, just create a doubt, samshaya. So Armstrong came and he was in Jagannath Puri and he became very nice to everyone, and everyone we thought this person is again a tyrant officer, but he is so good. He appreciates Jagannath worship, he appreciates all the devotees, sanctioning a lot of loans, he sanctions a lot of money for Jagannath temple. So thought, oh, he is devotee of Jagannath. So eventually all the pandas, the pujaris became very good friends of him. So now when he became good friends, he was waiting for that day. And one day he told the pujari, the head pujari, I am such a fallen person. I can't serve Jagannath. He said, no, you are a good devotee of Jagannath. You can serve Jagannath. I can't come inside temple. Oh, that you can't come inside. I can't do anything. No, you can do something. What can I do? I want to offer something to Jagannath. Yeah, no problem. You give something and I'll offer for you. So what should I offer? Anything you offer. So he said, can I offer some laddus to Lord Jagannath? Yeah, bring the laddus and give it to me on the gate. I'll offer it and bring it to you. So he went to Mithai Wala and told him, this is called magach. You know magach?
Yes.
क्या बोलते हैं magach को? Made from chickpea, right? ना? Chickpea से बनता है कि seed होता है? Besan. So besan, magach laddu. Very nice. How many of you eaten magach laddu? Today you will eat in mind only. I don't know if they cook magach laddu. But anyways, so he bought 100 magach laddus on thali. And he bought it. Please offer this to Jagannath. So the pujari said, yes, Armstrong, Prabhu, don't worry. Krishna will accept your offering. So he got the thali inside the altar. He chanted all his mantras, Namo Brahmana Devaya, Namo, not Namo Vishnu Padaya, but whatever mantras they chant. We chant this Namo Vishnu Padaya and all that. After some time, the offering was done. Tulsi was on the plate. He bought the whole thali. Yes, Armstrong, Prabhu, this is Prasad of Jagannath. You can eat and distribute. So he took that. Hey, you have not offered it. He said, Hare Baba, we offered it. Tulsi is there. How is possible? You said Jagannath is a person. And you say Jagannath will accept my offering. I gave you offering, 100 laddus. 100 laddus are back. Jagannath has not eaten. So the plan was to instill a doubt. The plate went inside as it is came out. So that was first step of his was to instill a doubt in the head pujari only. Bhagavan Gate Vate Nahi, the plate goes and you make a drama and bring the plate out, it is prasad. Actually there is no one eating there. But the pujari was thinking, Arey, what is this? Arey, where is prasad? This is the same thing. The mithai wala shop, same sweets have come. So now the head pujari understood, oh, there's a challenge on Jagannath now. So the head pujari was thinking what to answer to this guy now. So he closed his eyes and he prayed to Lord Jagannath. Lord Jagannath gave him idea. He said, you bought these sweets, did you make them? He said, no, I didn't make them. I went to the mithai wala and got it ordered. Okay. Did the mithai wala weigh the sweets? He must have. Go and check. What is the weight of each laddu? So he went back and said, hey, kitna iska vajan tha? So every laddu was of this gram. So he came back. Every laddu is of this gram. So okay, now check the weight. So he saw 90 laddus were of the same weight. 10 laddus were of less weight. And Armstrong became surprised. So Lord ate and did not eat. So he understood. I am dealing with someone, not a log of wood, not some imperson. I am dealing with a living God. And then instead of he instilling doubt in the heart of the pujari, it was his heart in which faith and trust developed for Lord Jagannath. And eventually he actually became devotee of Lord Jagannath. So in Jagannath Puri, if you go, how many of you have been to Jagannath Puri? Raise your hands. How many of you want to go to Jagannath Puri? Raise your hands. Prabhu, yatra nikalo bhai. So next time you plan to come, go to India, plan such a way that everyone goes together. Otherwise you can just go to Jagannath Puri. Jagannath Puri is a very beautiful place. Please go, it's a very nice place, beautiful darshan. And generally we see small Jagannath deities. In Jagannath Puri is huge. Jagannath ji is as high as this big ceiling from down. Deities of Jagannath. Huge. You have to stand on a table and then decorate the... To put turban, they have to go behind. There is one platform. From there they put turban. That's Jagannath. Huge Jagannath deities. So anyways, coming to the main point of... so Jagannath Puri lanes, the roads in Jagannath Puri are named after some traditional names. Like for example, there is one road called as Loknath Road, because there is Lord Shiva temple, Loknath Mandir. So Loknath Road. And there is one road called as Paramanand Puri Kuwa, the well of Paramanand Puri Road. So every road has some traditional names, or some devotee's name, or some devata, or some devi's name. But in Jagannath Puri is one road called as Armstrong Road. Because Armstrong came and he wanted to test or rather convert devotees of Jagannath and make them faithless. But he went on to become a faithful devotee of Lord Jagannath. So these are the different ways the British government tried to rule out Jagannath. But Jagannath did not change. And then what happened? In due course of time, in 1896, a great spiritual leader was born in Kolkata, who had attraction for Jagannath since his childhood. And his father arranged for a small children Rath Yatra for him. And his desire was, one day I'll become big and I'll go to Puri to see Lord Jagannath. So every day he would go to a station nearby and check the money, how much money is for going from Kolkata to Puri, how much is the fare, which are the trains to go. And eventually became a teenager. And one day he got a chance and he went to Jagannath Puri. He saw Lord Jagannath, and from that day he decided that Lord Jagannath is not Jagannath, is not Odiyanath. He is not the Nath of Odisha only. He is Nath of Jag, the whole universe. Why not Jagannath should go all over the world? And with that desire, then for next 40 years plus years, he struggled very hard to fulfill the desire of his spiritual master. And at the age of 69 years in the year 1965 on a cargo ship while suffering 2 heart attacks. This great personality landed in America, stayed in New York in a very difficult place, and inspired people, young people in New York, to become devotees of Krishna. Eventually, then he went to San Francisco, started a second temple, a third temple in Montreal, and all over the world, wherever he went. So while he was in San Francisco, one of our disciples came with Jagannath, Baldev, Subhadra, small dolls. She did not know. She said something looking like an Indian thing. If I bring it, my spiritual master will be very pleased. She bought. Who is this person who I am talking about? Anyone here? Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So Prabhupada saw, and Prabhupada offered obeisances. This is Jagannath. There were two more like this. So she went to the store and found two more. And Lord said, the Lord Himself has come to San Francisco. So Srila Prabhupada told one of his disciples who had some skills of carpentry, can you make similar but bigger versions of the deities? And he made Jagannath, Baldev, Subhadra and Sudarshan. And Prabhupada said, because Lord Jagannath himself came to San Francisco, so San Francisco will be called now as New Jagannath Puri, the Western world version of Jagannath Puri. And then Prabhupada installed Jagannath ji. One day Prabhupada came in the temple, he saw Jagannath is missing. Where is Jagannath? The devotee said, we thought we are going out for, moving out outside for a stroll. Jagannath also was very feeling bored here, so we carry Jagannath with us. So Prabhupada said, hey, you can't carry deities like that, Keep the deities. Jagannath gets bored once in a year, goes out, but that's a specific time. So anyway, since you took Jagannath outside, so you should have a Rath Yatra also. Then there was the first ever Rath Yatra in the Western world in San Francisco on a truck. And they kept Jagannath, Baldev, Subhadra and then they distributed Prasadam also. First ever experience of Jagannath Rath Yatra was in San Francisco. And eventually the festival was so super amazing and super successful that everywhere now the festival got replicated. So everywhere all over the world, and Jagannath Puri Rath Yatra is happening. And Jagannath is now practically everywhere. In Toronto temple we have Jagannath, in Montreal temple we have Jagannath. And we have Jagannath not only in temples but in everyone's home. Most of the devotees, when they want to worship the deity, they are thinking, let's bring that deity which is very easy to worship. Okay. And that deity is Jai Jagannath. Lord Jagannath is that deity, no aparad. You bring him, you offer what you made, and that's it. Lord is very happy. So Jagannath is in everyone's home in all over ISKCON society. Jagannath is in many temples, many Rath Yatras. So we are very fortunate that we got a chance to hear Jagannath's pastime. Thanks to Srila Prabhupada and all his followers, that while staying in, Ottawa, whatever you call it, we have a chance of hearing Jagannath's pastime. Hari Bol! Jagannath Swami ki jai! Jagannath Baldev Subhadra Maharani Rath Yatra Mahamotsav ki jai! Jagannath Puri Dham ki jai! Srila Prabhupada ki jai! Hare Krishna. Any comments, questions, corrections, addition, deletion, multiplication, division?
We have time, 10 minutes. So
Yeah?
if anybody has
Any questions?
I want to say something.
Yeah, you want a mic, Prabhu?
No, that's okay. I think it's not bad. It's good. So, remember you were saying the music in South India?
Yeah.
The same thing happened with the Shahnai Wadak, Bismillah Khan, not Bismillah Khan, what was it? The famous Shahnai Wadak? Bismillah Khan? Bismillah Khan? Same thing happened with him also. He was in a train and devotees were there, so I do not know the full history, but he said that this is his own This is own done basically, and it cannot be explained. So it has happened other way.
That's right. Prabhupada's, many things of Prabhupada are unique. The way he established Krishna consciousness movement, prasadam, unique. You eat prasad everywhere, but ISKCON prasad is special. Right? Somehow that ISKCON prasad is special. And therefore ISKCON is well known for kirtan and prasad. Right? Unique. And Prabhupada has given that flavor, the Hare Krishna kirtan, Hare Krishna prasad. Wherever I go in all over the world to preach, I ask how many people are going to come for today's Sunday program. Prabhu, for lecture 60, for prasad 150. I thought only India is like that. But even America also is like that. For everyone comes prasadam because they don't want to miss prasadam. And whatever it comes, no? Even they don't get full plate of prasadam, something is there. See, this Rath Yatra, we also have in Kolkata, ISKCON Kolkata organizes Rath Yatra on the same day. Just few years back, we had 50th Rath Yatra. Big, huge. They get a lot of permissions and Kolkata street. Huge, everyone comes to participate in Rath Yatra. So, because it's a huge Rath Yatra, I do not know how many people are going to come. They can't cook chappan bhog there, you know. What will happen? Then dal will get over, rice will remain. Rice will get over, dal will remain, something. So they decided, let's only cook khichdi. So they cook khichdi and distribute. And then khichdi also big line. One devotee is explaining that one particular day for like 8-9 days continuous Rath Yatra, they bring Lord to a big area, big ground, big pandal. Jagannath is there. And every day is cultural program and then lecture. In the evening, prasad distribution. So he said, literally sometimes I see people getting down from Mercedes-Benz Corolla and coming, prasad kidhar prasad. कौन सा प्रसाद? अरे वो खिचड़ी प्रसाद कहाँ मिलता है? So one time we saw one Mercedes-Benz who coming out, I want prasad, I just came for prasad. I was looking for prasad. So he said, Prabhu, thoda prasad khatam. Kidhar hai prasad, batao. So literally there was a big pot which is like completely empty. He went and just grabbed. This is enough. And he ate prasad and went away. Khichdi is so famous. So khichdi, prasad of ISKCON is famous. Kirtan of ISKCON is famous. ISKCON's program itself is famous. ISKCON temple is also unique, right? ISKCON's any program you see, it's a unique program. If you tell someone, I am going to ISKCON temple, they will ask you, temple ja raha hai. How much time? When you'll come back? You say 2 hours. 2 hours? Right, you all came here for ISKCON program. You came what time? 6:30. What's time now?
8.
Have you gone for any satsang, any program like that? You go to temple and spend like 2 hours, 2.5 hours. And now we have not even come, if I say halfway through. Why I am saying halfway through? Because after this there is prasad, and prasad के time तो इतना लोगों से बातचीत होती है, बातचीत करते करते इनफैक्ट प्रभु ये टाइम हो गया 10 बज गया 9:30 हो गया निकलो घर पे जाना है. Right? Everywhere is like that, ना? See, Prabhu is starting the lights. Tell everyone night हो गया चलो सो जाओ. So ISKCON temple program you go, then you go for 2 hours, 2.5 hours. I remember first time ever I went for a program, unique experience. I went there and there was a lecture. So I sat in the lecture. Nice kirtan was there initially, I liked the kirtan. Then I sat for the lecture. I was thinking when the lecture will end because we are not used to lectures, you know. But the lecture began, it was a very good lecture. And I was watching that, you know, people around me, 500 were hearing the lecture in temple hall. And no one got up and walked also. I was surprised because I was also very absorbed in hearing a lecture. 1 hour lecture. Then lecture got over, kirtan began. And kirtan began, everyone was dancing. First time I saw people dancing, you know. People were like, not young people, old people also dancing. My father was the one who got me temple. I saw him also dancing. I never seen a father dancing. And he was also dancing. So I also began to dance. And after the kirtan, then one devotee said, He saw father. He said, "ये आपका लड़का है क्या?" She was saying, "हाँ, पहली बार आया, first time." He said, "चलो प्रसाद ले जाते." And for the prasad means always like you bring your hand and you get either some shira, halwa, I call it, or you get some kela, smashed kela, or you get khadi sakar and shengdana, peanuts, typical prasad. So I said, let's go for prasad. So I went down and I was talking to the devotee. One devotee came with a big plate. Puri, sabji, dal, rice and sweet and gave it to me. Prasad. Prasad. And he said, come hai aur milega. My experience of prasad means a big plate of prasad. Anyways, there's a unique prasad experience. And then next time when I was about to go to temple, I met my friend in the train. He said, कहाँ जा रहे हो? मंदिर जा रहा हूँ. कब आ रहे हो? 2 घंटे बाद. 2 घंटे बाद. Because everyone experience of temple is you go, you ring a bell, ting, you see the deities, you sit down for 2 minutes, not even 2 minutes, then you eat one peda, and then you're out in 5 minutes, right? So our experience of temple is just 5-10 minutes. 2 hours, what do you do for 2 hours? Then I said, even I did not know, but I get absorbed in 2 hours. So Prabhupada made the whole program into a very educational event. You don't just come and hit a ghanti, ring a ghanti. Actually, ghanti should be ringing here. Dimag ka ghanti ghumna chahiye. What are we doing in life? What is the purpose of life? What is the goal of life? So temple is meant for education. So Prabhupada said, the Hare Krishna temples are schools. And Prabhupada, Hare Krishna temples are hospitals. Hare Krishna temple is like a hospital. When you get completely beaten up in the material world, you come here and find solace at the lotus feet of Krishna. Krishna's kirtan, Krishna's prasadam, Krishna's devotees will give you solace. Don't worry, you are not alone. Many are like that. Today, your time, yesterday was some other person's time. Tomorrow will be some other's time. Everything is temporary. Misery is also temporary, happiness is also temporary. Matra svarshastu kaunteya sitoshna sukha dukkhada agama apayano nitya stam titikshushu bharata. Krishna tells Arjuna, my dear Arjuna, misery will come, tolerate it. Happiness will come, tolerate it. They will come and they will go. All you need is learn the art of tolerance. So in the hospital here, we get the first aid box of tolerance. And how do we tolerate? By chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. This is the medicine. This is the medicine. Is medicine very sweet or bitter? Tell me. Someone is saying medicine is sweet. Have you tasted any medicine which is sweet? No, medicine is always bitter. Maybe syrup, maybe some sweet is there. But syrup is never a main medicine. The main medicine is always a pill. And what happens? You close your eyes, close your nose, close everything and then eat. Right? So the Hare Krishna also is a medicine. You may think, Prabhu, I don't feel like chanting. Do you tell your doctor, I don't feel like eating medicine? Doctor will say, you will not get well. Want to get well soon? Take the medicine. And how you take the medicine? As you wish, right? Today I will take one, and for next 3 days I won't take. 4th day I will take all 3. You can't do dosage. Chanting also has a dosage. Every day we do it, whether we like it or not like it. Because it's a medicine. And eventually by taking the Hare Krishna chanting as a medicine, then eventually when our disease will go away, then the same Hare Krishna will become like so nectar that will say, hey, I missed this Hare Krishna throughout my life. So chanting is like that. So if you all feel, some of you feel that chanting is very difficult, you are on the right path. Continue chanting. but do it today and after 1 week, right? Every single day. A dosage has to be every single day. Do it every single day. And then eventually, by chanting like that, even though you don't feel like chanting, but we do it. Nonetheless, we do it. And then eventually, after some time, after some years, depending on how much anarthas we have got, it goes down slowly, slowly, and the same chanting becomes very sweet. Very sweet. So, Hare Krishna is a hospital, and Hare Krishna also is a educational institute where we teach, where we get teachings from Bhagavad Gita of how to lead our life, how to struggle to go out of the material world and not stay in the material world. We have a question there from one person. Please come closer. 1 minute. He is waiting. Are you here? Okay, okay. You came here. I will see.
Yeah, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare